Hey guys, Josh Reese here with you with another video. We're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for following, for whatever else you do. I appreciate you. That rhyme. Unintentional rhyme. I'm here out at Minute Maid Park and I've turned the camera so I can give you guys a little bit of a different view. I don't want you to think I'm doing these videos just back to back. I'm not giving you anything special. So I'm going to try to give you a little more flair, a little more passion here with this video. So we're talking about a completely different subject. Houston Astros are just starting, but the Houston Rockets are just about to finish here. But before we get into today's topic, let me tell you about myself. If this is your first time checking out this video, first of all, let me tell you thank you. I appreciate you guys, gals, for watching this video, for liking, subscribing. If this is your first time, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate constructive criticism. I appreciate it. So, let's talk about the video proper. Today, we're going to be talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets. Now, you ask, why the hell do we need to talk about those crazy Oklahoma City Thunder? Well, the first round matchup is officially locked in. The Houston Rockets will be taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round of the NBA playoffs. And if you believe Sportsline, I saw Matt Moore tweet this out, so if you believe Sportsline, the Houston Rockets are only favored to win against the Oklahoma City Thunder about 40%. So, Sportsline, expect some hateful tweets from people. Seriously, only 40% against the Oklahoma City Thunder? It's a travesty. That's insane. That's crazy town pants. That's almost as insane as saying Tim Duncan does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Seriously. That's crazy. So, excuse me. So, let's talk about the matchup. Let's talk about the matchup. The Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets, I think, match up pretty well. The Thunder are like they're like a big mix of a couple different teams. They want to do this, they want to do that, but they're kind of stuck in the middle. They got a bunch of big guys. They want to beat you up inside with their size. They want to out-rebound you and maul you to death. But they also want to hit you from with a lot of three-pointers. And they want to get to the rim and score a lot of points off free throws. So you get a little mix of the Utah Jazz, and you get a little mix of the Houston Rockets, and what you get are the crappy Oklahoma City Thunder. You get a team that without Russell Westbrook, let's be honest, I mean, would be fighting with the Lakers for LeVar Ball. Not LeVar Ball. One of the balls. LeVar Ball is the troll. You know what? That's kind of sad. As a little tiny aside right now, I can't remember what the son's name is. Or is that the dad's name? I can't remember which is which. And that is because that dad is so incredibly insane. All I remember is that one name. I can't tell you about his son very much. I can just only tell you that his dad is incredibly insane. Thank God, I think at least most of us have relatively sane parents. Shout out to my dad. Thank you. Love you. So, the Houston Rockets this year have been one of the better teams in the league for about a couple months in the season. Over this past couple weeks, you've seen the Rockets slow down. A lot of that has been due to injuries. Some of that's been because I feel like they've been locked into a certain place and there's not really much to gain by trying to go out there and really give your all, and you're just locked in this kind of meh. That's what you're getting about the Rockets for these past couple weeks. You haven't seen the same dominant team that only had 2 losses in December. That team could have beat the Warriors. That team could have won the NBA championship. This current Rockets team, the one that you've seen over the past couple weeks, probably does deserve to only have a 40% chance to make it out of the first round. But the Rockets are getting healthy. The Rockets will have something to play for when they get to the playoffs. You're going to see a much better Rockets team than you're seeing right now, as they're barely able to beat the Nuggets, as they're barely able to beat the Kings. You're going to see a team that is going to be much better. You're going to see the team that destroyed the Oklahoma City Thunder. You're going to see a team that destroyed the Cavs in the second half. That's the Rockets team that you're going to get in the playoffs. So let's break down the specific matchups right now. What you're going to get from the Oklahoma City Thunder is you're going to get Russell Westbrook. You're going to get Victor Oladipo. You're going to get Andre Robertson. They've also been tinkering with Taj Gibson in the starting lineup. You're going to see that. You're going to see Steven Adams. You're going to see Enes Kanter. You're going to see Jeremy Grant, Domantas Sabonis. You're going to see Doug McDermott. Those are the guys you're going to see for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't think they're going to get much deeper than that, but that's what you're going to see. For the Houston Rockets, it's simple. You're going to see the 5 starters: James Harden, Patrick Beverley, Trevor Ariza, Clint Capella, and Ryan Anderson. But you're also really only going to see about 3 guys off the bench. You're going to see Eric Gordon, Lou Williams, and Nene. I would love to see Montrezl Harrell, but I'll be honest, I don't see Montrezl Harrell contributing that much in the playoffs unless you're seeing foul trouble, or unless D'Antoni wants to see a different look. Montrezl Harrell is going to be out of this rotation during the playoffs. So, and you're not going to see much of Sam Dekker. Sam Dekker is going to get, you're not going to see much of him in the first round anyways because he's injured, so that's going to be Troy Williams. But you're only going to see, between Troy Williams and Sam Dekker, you're only going to see about 5, 6, 7 minutes between them. D'Antoni's going to ride these guys pretty hard, 40 minutes a game, if that. I'd see even higher. So when you look at the specific starting 5, I mean, on paper, it looks pretty fucking amazing. You've got Mr. Triple-Double versus the Double-Double. Which one means more? Which one will elevate their specific team to a win? To be honest, James Harden's Double-Double is probably more meaningful than Westbrook's. Triple-Doubles for Westbrook, I should say. Westbrook has been fantastic this year, but it's pretty much just Westbrook. That's it. James Harden has helped. James Harden doesn't need to get as many rebounds. He's got Patrick Beverley, who's out there getting 8, 9, 10 rebounds a game. Trevor Ariza gets his rebounds. Clint Capella doesn't get as many. That's a shame. But Westbrook, it's pretty much just Westbrook. And it is a shame that Taj Gibson, and since he's come over, and also Steven Adams, Enes Kanter, those guys aren't as big as they should be, if that makes sense. Like, you see Steven Adams, and you think that's a beast. That's a guy that's gonna average 15 rebounds a game. Nah, not so much. Maybe that's all him blocking out for Westbrook. Who knows? But the majority of the Thunder offense is pretty much scored by Russell Westbrook. Eventually, every once in a while, he passes off for open looks, and those guys will get involved. But James Harden has a much better supporting cast of players. And if Andre Robertson locks down James Harden, you've still got to deal with Lou Williams, you've still got to deal with Eric Gordon, you've still got to deal with Ryan Anderson. You've got plenty more problems. If you shut Russell Westbrook down, there's not many other options. There's not many other options for the Thunder. Victor Oladipo, I think we all thought might break out here with the Thunder, but he hasn't. I actually feel like he maybe has regressed a little bit by Russell Westbrook dominating damn near every possession for the Thunder. It's kind of made Victor Oladipo kind of just take a step back, regress. I had high hopes for Oladipo when I first saw him with the Magic, but he hasn't been the same player. So, the thing that I like about this series is I think there's a lot of different options for Houston Rockets to deal with Russell Westbrook. For the Thunder, it's pretty much just hopefully Roberson is able to contain Harden. If not, he's going to give up a lot of fouls, and then you've got Oladipo on Harden. Then you've got Westbrook on Harden. Then you've got Jeremy Grant on Harden. You've got all these other guys that are not the same as Roberson. Roberson is a fantastic stopper, but if he has problems, you don't have as many options. The Rockets do have a couple different options for Westbrook, and while they're not going to shut him out, I mean, they can put Trevor Ariza on him, give him some length and some size that he has to deal with. And they also do have Patrick Beverley. I feel that Patrick Beverley does step his game up in big crunch time situations. We've all seen it over time and time again. Now, if you have Lou Williams or James Harden on Russell Westbrook, that's going to be negative Ghost Rider. But I do feel that Beverley and Ariza can hold their own against Westbrook. And yeah, maybe they might give up 30, 40 points. This can be a tough 30, 40 points. Maybe you don't have to do as much switching on Westbrook if you have just those two guys that can hold their man a little bit more than other guys. Where the Thunder do have the advantage is with size. That's something the Rockets can't deal with. Yeah, they've got Harrell, they've got Nene, they've got Anderson, they've got Capella, but they play pretty small for guys that are so large. They're not out there they're not defensive rebounding monsters. Most of the rebounds for the Rockets this year have gone to either Harden or Beverley. Ariza also does a bunch throughout the game, but you don't see the bigs really stepping up during those times, and that could be a very big factor in the series. If there are very many edges for the Oklahoma City Thunder, that might be about it. The three-pointing edge goes to the Rockets. The scoring edge goes to the Rockets. The free throw edge, as in guys who can get to the rim and get free throws, goes to the Rockets. Defense, I even think, goes to the Rockets. But rebounding will go to the Thunder. Or can very easily go to the Thunder. So, when I think of how long this series will last, I know a lot of people out there thinking this is going to be a 7-game series. I really don't think so. I think once the Rockets kick it into gear, if the Thunder get a win, that's good for the Thunder. If they get 2 wins, that's great. I don't see them getting much more than 2 wins. I don't see this going back to Oklahoma City on the 6th game. I'll tell you that. If I'm to pick right now, I say the Rockets finish in 6 games. Excuse me. Houston Rockets finish in 5 games. That's what I think. I don't think they go back to OKC at all for that 6th game. And they will not need that 7th game in Houston. They will not. Mark it down right now. You heard it here first. The Rockets will not go 7 games with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yep, that's what I think. So, I'd love to hear what y'all guys think about this matchup. I know a lot of people are excited about it. I know the NBA itself is excited about it. You get 2 of the most electrifying players in one series, and you hope it's going to be amazing. But I don't think it's going to be amazing. I kind of feel that this is going to end up being like the Rockets versus the Warriors last year. A complete squash match, as they would say in the WWE. So, I don't think this is going to be much of a series. I think we might get that 1 game from Russell Westbrook where he's going to have 45 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, will themselves to win, but for the majority of the series, I think it's just James Harden has too many friends to help him out. Russell Westbrook will not. And that's pretty much how I see this series going. Feel free to drop me a comment and let me know what you guys think about how this series will go. I'd love to know what y'all guys think. But I'm going to bounce it out of here. I've been in Maine way too long today. This game started at noon, and I feel like it's almost 9 o'clock at night. So I can't do this anymore. I'm losing my mind. It's been way too long. I'm starving. So I'm going to roll. Guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this. Once again, if this is your first time watching, you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Joshua. I cover sports here in Houston. If you follow and like this this YouTube channel, you will always get content from your favorite sports teams. So feel free to enjoy the ride with me. Guys, I will catch you guys next time.